you guys? I hope that I'm catching you as you are doing well. What I have here today for you are 3 like plastic battery operated candles that look really neat in the dark. And so most of this video will be actually in the dark with these glowing. So I just wanted to first show you what they were. They're plastic, like I said. There's a purple and a kind of aqua colour and a more like a lime. What would this be? I don't know. A limeish green? No. What colour is this, you guys? It's like a pea green. It's like kind of like a pea. Something like that. Okay. So this is harder. I can tell that the colour of this one is not showing as accurately as these are on camera, but it's a purple. So yeah, you can see the bottom. This is what it looks like when it has this little cover on it, and then it has the option up here for on, timer, and off. And then this is what they look like when you take that top off. You just have your batteries inside like that. So these two shine really bright, and this one is actually, it kind of almost has like an actual candle kind of feel to it, because it kind of like goes out and in the colour, and it's mainly concentrated in the center. Kind of does this, and honestly I think it's just because it's got less powerful batteries in it or something like that. But maybe we can try and see. Maybe this one just does a little bit different. We could switch batteries at some point. So let's go to the glow in the dark version of this. I'm going to pop these on. You can see he's glowing. And let's pop this one on. Glowing nicely. By the way, there is a no talking version of this. If you prefer no talking. Okay, see, in this you can almost not see it at all on camera, but it is lit up slightly in the middle, so you can already see the difference. You can see these two glowing really nicely. Let's see if you can take a look at this one and see what I mean. Let me move the blue one totally off camera so you can really see. See that, how it's kind of like open and close, almost the way a real candle kind of flickers like that. So yeah, it's a fake wick, of course. I like the sound that these make back here, these little doors to the batteries. The lid, it's got some good grooves in it, some good plastic grooves and some directions and instructions or whatever it is, warnings probably. I have had a number of you ask for glow in the dark videos. I actually filmed an entire glow in the dark video a long time ago, probably 6 months into making videos. So you can just type in ASMRVilla glow in the dark and a video will pop up for you. I had like you know those stickers that you can put on your ceiling that are like star shaped, that get the energy from the sun, and then at night they shine and slowly get darker and darker. They're like glow in the dark stickers for your room. I use some of those in the video. I also use some plastic glow in the dark stars, and I used glow sticks. There's actually another video that I did, and it's this turtle that glows in the dark. It's like actually something that kids use for like creating stars on their ceiling, and basically it's like a turtle that's like a stuffed animal on the bottom, and then on the top of it it's got its shell, and then it has these little bits of cutouts of stars on it everywhere on the turtle's back, and then there's a light inside, so when it shines it projects stars all over the room. And I made a whole video with that as well. I can't remember what that would be titled though, actually. Glow in the dark turtle. No, probably not. That's probably not what I called it. If I can remember, I'll tell you. But it's cool because it changes colours, that turtle, and so it will go from different colours, and you can see like all these stars in the video kind of shining onto my hands, and got different patterns going on. So if you like this video, I think you'll really like that one too. Let's look at our blue one. It kind of has a blue tint to it, but this is really the blue one. So this is fun if you want candles but you can't use real candles. These actually have the option of having a timer, so you can put them on timer, and I don't know the details actually after that, but it does have an option for timer. These are not mine actually, these are friends, so I'm not actually sure how the timer part works. But I thought they were really cool and make a nice video. So I stole more of my friends' things for you guys. They get excited. I have friends donate stuff for my videos all the time. They're like, oh my gosh, I have something fun you can put in your video, and you can make a theme around it, and so it's cool to have people get to be involved. I actually had glow in the dark nail polish given to me, and I was so excited to do a video for you guys with actual nails glowing in the dark, right? And I put, I think, like 3 coats on, so it's like really thick, so that I really wanted it to glow for you guys, but for some reason it just like, it would only glow, you know, for a short time, and you really just couldn't see it in this pitch black. It works when you look at like the whole container of the nail polish in the dark, but once it's on a single nail, even with like 3 layers, it just wasn't showing. It was a real bummer because I was all set to film, and I had tested it, meaning I had held the nail polish in the room and I could see it, but it really wasn't capturing it on camera on my nails. Like I could see it a tiny bit, you know, like I'd be looking at my hand like this in the dark, and I could see just a tiny bit glowing, but the camera just could not pick it up. So I still have that nail polish. I like covered all the lights of my camera and my recorder because I didn't want any light to take away from the vibrance of the glow in the dark nails, but nothing was working. Because you forget there's like lights on my recorder down here, my audio recorder, and there's lights flashing like on the video recorder here, so you really have to black out all light for the glow in the dark stuff to show. It was actually quite hard the time I filmed the glow in the dark video, the full one that I mentioned earlier, because like things were losing their glow. I'd have to keep turning the lights on and bringing the items into the light, and then start filming again because I wanted them to be vibrant and they would slowly lose their glow because I'm filming in a dark room, so they're not feeding off of anything. I like the sound of this plastic on the top outer ring here. It's got like a... It's different from here. Like this has a really kind of a gritty texture slightly. That's why it's got some good scratch sounds. Just slightly, not a lot. But it's a tiny bit more matte in here. Like matte meaning it's like there's not as much grit to it. It's really smooth, I should say. Not like frosted or something. It's really got a cool mixture of sounds because of that. It's like this one's smooth and this one's got a little bit of that grit, and then it's got this lip right here. It's got some good sounds. Then a much different pitch going on down here. Sounds like this in the no talking version. And I didn't want to forget to do it for you guys too, but like the soft spoken version. This is just the top of both of these kind of gliding in a circular motion. Give you a really nice, interesting sound. Hear these two candles kind of getting a really good sound between them too, but I think I like this the most. Now let's see how our green one is doing, and if we switch the batteries, if it's going to glow anymore. Let's try it. So we'll use this for our light. Let's go ahead and turn this guy off. Nice. And then we'll just pop off the lid. Okay, let's get these batteries out and let's switch them. We want to see if that's what the problem is, or if maybe it's intentionally glowing like that. Okay, I had to cut that out because the sounds were too loud getting the batteries out, but yeah, you can see that these batteries are just dimmer, like you see it doing that little, can I glow? No I can't. Can I glow? Here I go. No I can't. It's going back and forth, up down, up down. So it looks like it's the batteries. Let's check out this one now that it's fully glowing. Ooh, nice. Yeah, see, they all are doing this like what a real candle would do. If you look closely at these also, you see they're still doing that kind of the way that a candle naturally glows as the wick and the actual I guess fire on the wick. It's like kind of goes up and down and moves around. So you see that movement, but it's a lot dimmer in this one. But it's nice. I was at a friend's home the other day, and she had a candle that actually, as it burned, it made like crackling sounds, as if like the way you'd hear a fireplace crackling. It had like this metal bar, like it was a big candle, and it had like a metal bar going across, and when you lit the wicks, it would like start crackling. And it sounds really nice. I bet they're really expensive though, because candles are just generally really expensive. The nice candles are. You can of course get some for cheaper too, but those nice ones are quite expensive, aren't they? Weirdly, they do tend to last for quite a while, those big ones, but there are certain seasons where I really like candles going very often, like in the winter basically. Anytime it's cold out, I think it's really nice to have candles. So if you like candles for really long periods of time, then you'll lose them sooner. But something I've been trying to do in place of a candle is put a pot on the stove with water, and then you add different ingredients and you boil them, and the aroma spreads through the home, and it's like a natural scent versus like a candle, which I guess can have some, I don't know, toxins and stuff like that. So I don't know much about that, but I have a friend who's really into that and has told me some stuff about it, but I still like to use candles. But yeah, I have tried putting a pot on and putting, I put cinnamon and lemon, like a cinnamon stick actually. It's like an actual cinnamon stick, and then like half a lemon. You put it in the water and it just smells really good. If you like the scent of orange, you could do orange and cinnamon. Kind of smells like apple cider is being made in your house. I've also seen people do lemon and some herbs. If it's like you want the scent to be more fresh, those like herbs and lemon can be nice. I'd be curious if you just put some nice smelling essential oils into the water, if it would actually create a nice scent. I don't know, I've never tried it, nor have I ever heard of anyone doing it, but I was just thinking of some scents and thought, oh, I wonder if you put the essential oils into the water and boil it, if that would do the same thing as putting, you know, the cinnamon stick and the lemon in. A lot of those tips, like boiling the different items to create scents instead of using a candle. I learned tips like that from a couple of YouTube channels that I really like. One of them is called Clean My Space, which I've mentioned previously. But I think my favourite channel in that genre is Do It on a Dime. The woman's name is Catherine, and she has 2 kids, Carson and Owen. I only know because of watching so many of her videos. It's just really sweet, and she does awesome videos with great tips like that. And she does like organization and a lot of Dollar Tree hauls and Dollar Tree DIYs and stuff like that. She's one of my favorite. I watch every video that she puts out. I think she posts videos like twice a week or something like that. But I really love her channel. She does like, anyway, I don't know her. I'm not like partnering with her with anything. I just really like her channel and it came up. But yeah, I like it because she's like to the point. Like it's not like dragging on with her talking about each thing that she does. Same with Clean My Space. I feel like they teach you something and it's really well made video, but it's not like extensive talking about every single detail or something like that. which I realise is totally opposite of ASMR because we're just chilling, chatting, tapping and scratching for an extended period of time. But those videos are not for ASMR, obviously. Thank you so much again for joining me and for watching my video, and if you're here to the end, so that's really cool. Thanks for being here to the end. Yeah, I hope that you guys have a great rest or sleep,